Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam will supposedly have an inoperable excrescence. Steffi will also give Kelly some heartbreaking news. Luna in her undergarments at Forrester Creations, where she smiles and asks what she should try on first. Now that Luna has managed to sneak into the structure using a disguise, she'll throw herself at Will and hope to give some sizzling temptation. Despite Will's stylish attempts to repel, part of him may indeed be turned on. At Il Giardino, Poppy will face Sheila Wrath. Sheila will call Poppy a slut and rip into her for taking Finn to bed all those times agone. Of course, Sheila will also slam Poppy for hiding the verity about Luna's father and making her granddaughter suffer in the dark. Poppy wouldn't be interested in hearing Sheila's lecture and will fire back at her, so it wouldn't take long for effects to escalate. Sheila will eventually offer up some Kate, before shoving some cutlet in Poppy's face. A classic cleaner food fight is on the way. Bridget returns since she'll consult on Liam's case. Liam trying to unhook himself from all the machines at the sanitarium, but Bridget and Dr. Grace will try to stop him. Liam may be determined to show up Kelly's daddy's son cotillion, but he's obviously in no condition to attend this event. That's why Steffi will eventually give Kelly some delicate updates at the Precipice house. After Steffi admits she doesn't suppose Kelly's daddy is going to make it to the cotillion, Kelly will reply with shock and disappointment. Although Kelly will surely want to know why, Steffi may stick with vague defenses to avoid spooking her son, especially since Liam doesn't want Kelly to know about his medical issues. Unfortunately, those medical issues will turn out to be worse than anyone allowed. Finn will contend that Liam is lucky to be alive as he discusses the case with Bridget and Grace, but they'll point to a new development. Grace and Bridget will make some grim prognostications about Liam's future, but Finn may refuse to give up on treatment options. Sheila will smash cutlet in Poppy's face while Luna Temps will behind Electra back. At Il Giardino, Sheila will await updates from Luna now that she's transferred her granddaughter to Forrester Creations wearing a disguise. Luna just cornered Will alone and will soon make another attempt to pull him closer. As part of that plan, Luna will strip down to her undergarments and suggest she could model for Will. There'll be a rack of the rearmost Forrester designs hard, so Luna will ask Will which one she should try on first. Although Will's going to claim he's not interested, Luna may suspect he's hiding his true magnet to her. There's surely the eventuality for trouble if Electra returns and finds Will in a compromising position with Luna. Luna will concentrate on her temptation scheme and hope that throwing herself at Will like this helps. Anything that might affect in passion with Will is going to be a good thing in Luna's book. Back at the eatery, Sheila has a fierce sweepstakes ahead of her. It'll be Poppy who winds up on the entering end of Sheila's wrathfulness, and it's easy to make a vaticination about why. Poppy slept with Finn when he was slightly legal and also hid the verity about Luna's maternity from him all this time. Luna was kept out of the circle on her true father as well, so Sheila will be furious about all that. After Sheila calls Poppy some nasty names for hopping in bed with her own consanguineous whoreson, she'll lash out over the maternity secret, too. Now that Luna's biopater news is out, Sheila will surely have many effects to get off her casket. Poppy will eventually throw some cuts back at Sheila, who'll smash cutlet in Poppy's face as the battle spirals out of control. Of course, it could be worse. Perhaps Poppy should be glad it's just cutlet and not commodity, further murderous considering Sheila's track record. Sheila and Poppy's showdown is sure to be an amusing one, so stay tuned for all the chaos. Luna used a wild disguise while Taylor banned Brooke from lingerie fittings with Ridge. At Il Giardino, Sheila made a vaticination about Luna still having a chance with Will since men frequently liked for their women to be a little bad. Once a pizza order came in for Forrester Creations, Sheila suggested Luna could deliver it as a way to get close to Will. Since everyone would know Luna there, Sheila had a result for that. In a private wardrobe area, Electra made out with Will, but she kept backing off before they took effects too far. Will was lower than thrilled when Electra played up the idea of a gym day together rather of time in the bedroom. Luna descried on Will and Electra while wearing sunglasses, a fake mustache and a dark hoodie. After Electra dashed off to see Ivy, Luna approached Will to tell him she had what he wanted, hot and racy. In the CEO office, Brooke tried on a new lingerie design for Brooke's bedroom and assumed it was Ridge when someone came by. It was Taylor rather, so she was shocked over Brooke trying to throw herself at her former honey. Taylor made it clear that Brooke wouldn't be doing any further Brooke's bedroom fittings with Ridge and scarfed when Brooke acted like her rival was the answer. Taylor argued that what she had with Ridge was far deeper than anything he ever had with Brooke. Since Ridge wasn't an option for Brooke any longer, Taylor pushed her to move on. In the design office, Daphne flirted with Carter when she set up him shirtless, but he'd a meeting to get to. Latterly, Taylor popped up looking for Steffy and thanked Daphne for being a friend to her. Since Daphne was sticking around Los Angeles, Taylor assumed it was because of Carter and teased Daphne about it. Daphne and Taylor wound up raving about the Logan women while Brooke vented to Carter about Taylor in the other office. Carter still had stopgap for Brooke's reunion with Ridge since they were each other's fortune. As Daphne over here, Carter indicated that wasn't giving up on a reunion with Hope. Moreover, Daphne allowed to herself that Carter would be hers and refused to let him get back together with his mistake. Daphne could go off the rails due to her growing preoccupation with Carter. Still, it's that she's got some enough deep daddy issues, if there's one thing that seems to be relatively egregious when it comes to Steffy Forrester. Let us explain below. Steffy is one person who likes to be in control at all times. And if she's not in control, she's going to raise complete hell just so everyone in the room knows that she means business. B&B suckers have seen it be time and time again. Well, one of the reasons why Steffy is so hopeless to seek control in her life is because the one thing that she can't control is her father Ridge Forrester and his jest. It's enough egregious that along with her family Thomas Forrester, Steffy would like to see their parents Ridge and Taylor Hayes back together again. She's no way really had a relationship that has worked in her life, and that's why she keeps going back to the history and trying to make her own family work. In other words, Steffy wants her mama, father, and family to be together and no bone differently. But with a father like Ridge, it's nearly insolvable that will be anytime soon. He keeps on waffling between Taylor and Brooke with no end in sight. And that's what frustrates Steffy the most. And because Steffy has no power over her father, she tries to exercise some of her own power onto other people. But what Steffy doesn't realize is that life doesn't work that way. She can't project her own issues onto other people, indeed if that's how she truly feels about it. Then's hoping that Steffy can someday talk to her father Ridge and have an honest discussion about their veritably delicate and shattered family situation, right? Fingers crossed. That's because all signs point to his character, Liam Spencer, being killed off from the show. There's going to be a medical exigency and a possible blood transfusion that might go well or horribly wrong. And while Scott himself has not made any commentary about his future on the show, a lot of people believe that he's looking to expand and conceivably check out other systems in the entertainment assiduity. That clearly makes sense, as indeed a lot of B&B observers believe that Scott's bents have been wasted on the day TV show. In other words, he hasn't been given the right material or plot that could showcase what kind of talented actor he really is in front of the cameras. Of course, the matter on social media. Some have indeed reflected with, this just shows how great a character Liam Spencer could be in the right plot. Scott Clifton is a brilliant actor and has been wasted for times in awful triangles and stories. Another addict wrote, I love Liam. He needs further screen time. Hope he's okay after that fall and hitting his head. Hope they're not killing him off. We will have to tune in each and every day to find out what will be coming. We'll modernize you with all of the rearmost details as they come by.